Hi there, Jamie Goode here, and I'm going to be tasting some Austrian wines, and these are affordable Austrian wines, and I think Austrian wine at the moment is very interesting. I really like both the whites and the reds. I think they've got something interesting to offer, and I've picked a selection here which are not too expensive. Starting off with the Little J, Jurschich is the winery, and this is a Grüne Veltliner, which is kind of one of the reasons we come to Austria in the first place. It's Grüne, groovy. It's a really interesting variety. And this is a great example. It's really lively, zippy and fresh and lemony, with that characteristic trademark, little white pepper tickle that Grüne often shows. This is a very crisp, bright style. It's not neutral and just simple like some of them. It's got a bit of interest here as well. Very impressive wine, under a tenner, great stuff. Moving to the Wachau. This is Domain Wachau, and it's Weissenkirchen, Grüne Veltliner again, Federspiel 2012. Again, this is under a tenner, 12.5% alcohol. It has some texture, so it's a slightly more serious, restrained wine, but it's got texture to it. Sort of pear and apple fruit with a tiny hint of white pepper, not too much white pepper, but it's got a bit of personality, it's got nice texture, really good wine. So, getting on number 3, let's stick with Grüne. This is Fred Loimer. He's one of the most prominent names in Austrian winemaking. He's really good. He's working biodynamically now. He's in the Kamptal, and this is Grüne Veltliner 2012. And I quite like the label. It's kind of a cool sort of label, isn't it? Very simple, stylish, nice packaging. This is interesting. This is a crisp wine, again, like the first two. It's very fresh, but it's got a slight greenness to it, green pepper character, and some herbs. It's quite a complex wine. Yeah, this is really good. I mean, in fact, all three have been really good so far, and they're not expensive. I think this is £12.50. Yeah, lots of personality there. Green herbal characters adding interest there, as well as lemons and pears. Now, yes, one more Grüne Veltliner. This is Klang, Grüne Veltliner 2012. It's biodynamic. It's very biodynamic. Klang, they're imported by Vintage Roots, and this is their 2012 Gewürztraminer Grüne Veltliner, and it's 11.5% alcohol, and it comes from the Burgenland. Very distinctive, very lively. It's almost explosive. It's got really high citrusy acidity, lemony acidity on the finish, but it's also got this rounded character as well. Nice fruit, nice texture. There's this lovely contrast between the zippy, citrusy, lively acidity and the richer pear, maybe even a bit of peach fruit characters. That's a really delicious wine. That's lovely. That's a bit of ripe baked apple character as well. This is just about £10, I think £9.99 as well. So this is another good value wine. So the last of the whites, we're moving to Riesling, and another from Fred Loimer, and it's the Lens Riesling. It's beautiful. It's really nice. It's sort of Alsace in style, but it's got the lightness and the freshness of, say, a Moselle Riesling as well. It's got this lovely combination of citrusy fruit, and maybe some riper melon notes, and it's kind of spicy and lively. It's dry, but there's a bit of fruit sweetness there, so it's just this is a fabulous wine. Really good. This is Niederösterreich, it's Riesling Trocken, 12% alcohol. Really good wine, super. So let's move to reds, and actually I should point out that I'm drinking these wines from Austrian glasses. Fabulous Zolto glasses, transparent, weightless, very beautiful glasses. Let's move to reds. I've got two inexpensive reds. I'm going to start off with the Heinrich, and this is vintage 2011, and it's from Burgenland, which is kind of the main red wine region in Austria. And this is a blend of the three leading Austrian red grapes, so Zweigelt, Blaufränkisch and St. Laurent. And as with many Austrian reds, it's refreshingly relatively low in alcohol, 13%. Oh, it's very nice nose, beautiful. It's almost a little bit Pinot Noir-like, I guess, like a New World Pinot Noir. It's got this floral cherry fruit. It's also got some raspberry, blackberry characters, a bit richer, and it's a subtle green sappiness. It works really well with the sweet fruit. Lovely fresh fruit, ripe, modern, pure, quite sweet, but nicely focused. It's not overblown. It's just deliciously fruity and fresh and enjoyable. Has lots of hedonic appeal, and I think it's lovely. Very good. So, last wine. We are on to Pinot Noir from Esterhazy, 2012. You can see there. And this is, I think they may be a Hungarian producer, but they're also working in Austria. Esterhazy is a Hungarian name. This is from the Burgenland, so it's kind of at the east of Austria. It's where the last red came from, and where the last Grüne Veltliner came from. It's kind of the east and south towards the Hungarian border. And it's ripe and sweet, but it's not overblown. It's nicely defined. Aromatic and fresh, and cherry fruit, bit of spice, nice texture, subtle herby notes. There's definitely some fruit sweetness here. It tastes like quite a warm climate Pinot Noir, but it's just got a nice balance, and this is not expensive. This wine is £11.60 from Tanner's. You know, for this quality of Pinot Noir, that's really good. Fabulous, really good. So we've just rushed through 7 Austrian wines, all of which I recommend, and all of which are relatively inexpensive, which is good news. And it's great to see wines like this, this sort of quality level, at this sort of price. That's what makes Austria interesting. You can spend a lot more money in Austria and have really good experiences, but it's nice when you can get some really good wines that are priced so that you can afford to drink them more regularly. Anyway, thanks for watching. And see you again soon.